everyone. I am here to do a chat, kind of an unboxing with something very exciting. So I recently went to the closest David's Tea to me and I got some stuff. And I got the David's Tea Matcha Advent Calendar, their first ever one. Very exciting. Their regular 24 days of tea I thought would be nice, but I feel like I had most of the teas and some of the teas were just kind of like, I have enough of them. I don't really want any more. And I mean, the Advent Calendar is $50, and if I had most of those, I just didn't really see the point. There are some teas that I would have wanted, but most of them I already had, and some of them like I wasn't crazy fans about, so I got that Matcha Advent Calendar. This is more expensive, it's $65, but I think you get the worth. You get the right amount of tea. You get 13 matchas, I think. Okay, 19 matchas, which is pretty good. Most of them I have had, and some of them I have. Yeah, so I'm just going to talk about it. So yeah, $65. If you're a big fan of matcha and you haven't tried most of these teas, or you like all these teas, these matchas, and there are some other things too, go ahead. I know there's a glitch on the website for a couple hours when it first got released, and I think some people grabbed at that, but I don't really do online ordering. I have done a David's Tea online order before, and I have ordered tea before online, but I'm just not a big fan of that. I think the experience of going to the store is what I like to do. So 24 days of matcha. I do have a lot of matcha, but there are some matchas here that I wasn't able to get, but they're like online exclusive. I really wish the online exclusive teas were like, there were no online exclusives, because it should just be nice to have access to every tea. Or you could go to your store, if you have a store close to you. The local store to me is like an hour and a half away from me, so it's a bit of a drive, but I guess it's less temptation. And there is a tea store coming to my local mall called Tea Kettle, so I'm excited to see when that opens up, because they've been posting about their teas and they all sound really good. But I just wish, like, you should be able to have an option if you have a store local to you that you can like order the teas online to go to the store. But like, you don't have to do the online order part. You just go to the store and be like, hey, I'd like to get these teas online. The only way that would happen is if you're like, if you knew the person who worked at the David's Tea. I always thought that'd be cool if I knew someone, or if I would have liked to work at a David's Tea, but the one that was near me wasn't really always a big fan of the people. Some of them I wasn't sure if I could get along with. Just got, I don't know, like they all seem nice, but just some of them I wouldn't really want to work with them. I don't know, they just give me a weird vibe. Like, I just feel like I couldn't connect with them. So yeah, hopefully the Tea Kettle store, actually the David's Tea that's closest to me, I really do like the people at that store. I've only been there like twice recently, like in the past year. Before, so I guess I've only been there like 3 times in my whole lifetime. But they're really nice, and I made a really big purchase. I think they're like, oh yeah, like, she's one of our valued customers. Well, I don't know, but yeah, one of them is really cute, by the way, so if you have a cute David's Tea guide. But yeah, so 24 days of matcha. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the teas I've tried and haven't tried. Matcha Matsu. It's one of my favorites. Like, if you've ever seen any of these videos, any of my tea videos at least, you would know that I really do like Matcha Matsu, and I've talked about how it's my favorite. Usually when I'm like sick, or when it's the cold months, I'm really into it. Like, I want to have it every day, but I drank out of it. I have no more. Last time I had it was like last year, like March, maybe. And then I had points to redeem, so I got the Grand Cru matcha because I've always heard it's really, really good matcha. So I have that matcha now, because it's like $24. So I usually use my redeemer points to get matcha matsu because it's like $17. It used to be 16, but now it's like 17. Or it used to be 17, but now it's 18, I guess. But I would love to get more matcha matsu. The Grand Cru matcha is good. It's just not as... I think I miss matcha matsu. Grand Cru matcha is good. It is creamy in that. But yeah, I would love to try ceremonial matcha, but you can't really get it on the wall. If you go to the store, it's already pre-packaged, so you can't put that towards your points, I don't think. So yeah, so maybe if I do an online order, I'll do get ceremonial, or I'll get the pre-packed version. But yeah, okay, so matcha matsu. Also, the flavored matchas, you get like 15 grams, and then the unflavored matcha, like the matcha matsu, which is the only unflavored matcha in the advent calendar, you get like 5.6 grams. So usually I use like a matcha spoon and a half. 1.5 matcha spoons, I guess, per matcha, and I drink my matcha hot, nothing in it, and I use my matcha maker, sometimes like a electronic whisk. But yeah, so matcha matsu, this will probably get me a couple cups, hopefully 2, maybe 3 cups. And then vanilla matcha, I've never tried it, but it's like a classic, so that'll be nice to try. Peach matcha I do have, but the peach matcha that I have is kind of old, so it's probably not as fresh, so I'm trying to drink that down. So it'll be nice to have a newer amount of peach matcha. Also, you're balancing on like a laundry basket that's upside down in a book. Weird tripod. I just wanted to be on my bed. So yeah. Blueberry matcha, have tried. Don't have that anymore, but I did really like that. That's like one of the first matchas I ever got in, and matcha matsu, when I first started drinking like matcha from David's Tea. Maple matcha, I have it. I have drank it. It's a nice matcha, pretty good. I know. Ooh, yeah, it's a good matcha. Yuzu matcha, citrus matcha. I have it, and it's pretty good. I really like it. It's a nice citrusy matcha. Pumpkin pie matcha. I've tried it once. I do have a bag of it, and it's really good. Raspberry matcha. I have it, but I haven't tried it yet, but it does sound like it would be a good matcha. Gingerbread matcha. Haven't tried it. Don't have it. Sounds really good. Candy cane matcha. Haven't tried it. Don't have it. Sounds really good. They also have a mint matcha, but I've tried a mint matcha before. It's just a little too minty. Like, I like mint green tea, but when it comes to matcha, I don't know if I'm a big fan of mint matcha. So we'll see how the candy cane matcha goes. Maybe, like, I guess like candy cane, but matcha. Salted caramel matcha is a new one, and it's only in this advent calendar as of right now, so I'm really excited to try that. Berries and cream matcha. This came out like 2017. Excuse me. Along with fruit punch matcha and honeydew matcha. Excuse me. On the honeydew matcha, I've only tried once, and I wasn't able to get it for myself. I could have, but I just never got around to buying it because I thought it'd be around for longer, I guess. And the fruit punch matcha, I haven't tried it, but the berries and cream matcha sounds really nice, so I'm glad it's in here because that's the only way I'll get it. Mocha matcha, have tried it, really like it, so it's gonna be great. Lavender honey matcha was an online exclusive, so I'm excited to try that. I had the honey matcha, which is later on in the advent calendar. Lavender honey matcha sounds good. I do really like the honey matcha, and this was an online exclusive, so I didn't get it. Cherry blossom matcha. This came out like last year or 2 years ago, 2018, I guess, or like 2019. Really good matcha. I do have it, and it's not around anymore, so I'm glad I have a tin of it. And I also have what's in the advent calendar, so I'm really excited. We also have mango matcha. That was online exclusive, but you could get it in a matcha variety kit, and those are in the store, so but I knew it was in that advent calendar, so I thought, why not? So that'll be good. I haven't tried it, but I'm excited to. Strawberry matcha, I got discontinued and it came back. I had like a 20-gram pouch bag of it before it discontinued because I really wanted to get it and it was on sale. Because they were getting rid of it, but it came back, I think. Yeah, it's really nice. So that's why I think I'll like the raspberry matcha, because I like the other berry matchas. Wild honey matcha, as I've said, I have it. It's not available anymore, but it does sound really good, and I have more of it, so perfect. And we have bubblegum matcha. I have it. I have like 200 grams of it, but I haven't tried it. So I've heard mixed reviews, so hopefully it tastes good. And then you also get white chocolate stars with blueberry matcha. Oh, it's with different matchas. I didn't know that. I thought they were just like matcha matsu infused chocolates, but it's white chocolate stars with blueberry matcha. And then you got milk chocolate stars with peach matcha. I don't think chocolate, like milk chocolate and peach mix well. I think if it was in reverse, like white chocolate with peach and milk chocolate with blueberry, but they'll be excited to try. They're just like a little sample, I think. So yeah, milk chocolate stars with peach matcha, white chocolate stars with salted caramel matcha. That sounds really good. And then you got vegan matcha alligator gummies. This is from the company Squish, which is a Canadian, I think. When I was in the store recently, they did have Squish gummies, but I knew I'd get some in the advent calendar, and I didn't really want to spend too much money on candy, so yeah. And they also include a 50-gram jar of honey with matcha. Yeah, so it's like a matcha infused honey, which sounds really good. So that's why I think this is worth your money if you're a big fan of matcha. If you're not, then get the 24 Days of Tea regular advent calendar. But I'll show you the inside. Also, sorry, this is a and it's a really sturdy box too, so it's like, it's really thick. I think it's bigger than the regular ones too, like the past advent calendars, but it's in the shape of a tree. And I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but like the wood bottom part of the tree is a matcha whisk. So that's really cute, very inventive. And it says it comes with 24 teas and confections. The weight of it is 381 grams of tea, or 381 grams, so you're probably going to get like a lot of tea. Probably like 150 to 200 maybe grams of tea, grams of matcha. But you could easily do the math. I just don't want to do it right now. So this is the inside. Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to keep this because I think they're really cute souvenirs. Just memories. So all different size boxes. And then this is like the history of matcha and how to prepare it. And I'm going to show you what the matchas. Okay, I'm just gonna, I don't know what the number is. I'm trying to keep it a secret. I'm not gonna tell you the flavor, or I guess it doesn't matter. But this is a lot of matcha. This is like a flavored matcha. So this is gonna give me quite a few cups. So for the teas that I don't have, that I have now, probably give me like, I don't know, more than 5 cups I think. So I'm not gonna look at the number. But yeah, I just don't wanna, I want to keep myself surprised. Okay, so that was the advent calendar for David's Tea with matcha. I'm very excited to, drink it. Yeah, and I'll have more videos. I made a really big purchase and I don't want to seem, I'll do like a couple parts. So this is like the main attraction. That was the main goal of me going to the David's Tea. I also went to a couple other stores, so I'll have some more haul videos. But I would like to try some of the things that I got out. But I'm very excited for 24 Days of Tea, and as you know, like all the tea tubers, tea people on Instagram will be following along with advent calendars. I know a lot of people bought like more than one advent calendar. I have this one. And I technically have a 12 Days of Tea coming to me. But that will be it because I have too much tea, and yeah, so I don't know if this was too long of a video, but I'm really excited. I kind of wish the price was a little bit lower, but I definitely have some frequent steeper points to redeem soon. But I might wait till like Black Friday because the drive is kind of long for me when I don't really need to be there. So when I want to get tea, I mean it's a nice drive, but it, you know, I just kind of went to like 3 places, and yeah. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Wait for more videos because I'm gonna have like, I have some videos that I haven't put on my channel yet, and I have videos that I plan on doing. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of videos. I just want to space my videos out so it's not too crazy. But hopefully you have a great night, great day, great morning. This is currently, it's Halloween, October 31st, and tomorrow's gonna be November 1st, which is really crazy. I feel like time's going by so quick. But yes, enjoy your Halloween. Even if you don't celebrate it, have a great day, and see you in my next video. Bye.